Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where today we're back here at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour, the making of Harry Potter.
Hello, Muggle.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this, are you?
I'm so excited.
We've not actually been since 2018, so yeah, it's been quite a while, and there's some new bits to explore, including Gringotts Bank.
I'm so excited. I am a huge Harry Potter fan.
You absolutely love it. The t-shirt's on today, just here.
I would like a new one, to be honest, because it's quite old now.
We'll have a good look around the shop, see any merchandise that there is here as well, and of course take you along for a full tour of this experience if you are going to be visiting. But yeah, really looking forward to getting back inside. What you're seeing here is mostly the real sets from the film.
There's only a few bits now, like the newer stuff that aren't actual like sets of the film. They're like replicas and stuff.
I'm looking forward to getting back inside, so come and join us here at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour, the making of Harry Potter. So since it was last here, they've actually done some upgrades down here at the main entrance. Looks like they've had an extension on the front of the building, and yeah, an even better photo opportunity here now. And that's a good thing with this, you're allowed to take photos and videos of most things throughout the tour.
Yeah, which is good, but you do still need to wear a face covering when you come in.
Yeah, I'm surprised really, even though it's not a legal requirement anymore.
Yeah, you've still got to wear one.
Maybe because it's an active studio.
I think so, I think that's what it is.
There's a lot being filmed. In fact, you can just see some of the other set design just over there, some of the other lots that are being used for production at the moment. So yeah, of course, this is the place where the majority of Harry Potter, of course, was filmed. A lot of on location as well.
I'm on theme today with the owls.
Oh, there you go. You got it, haven't you? That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll put our face covering on and make our way inside. So we just made our way in through the security area, and it looks completely different here to how it did before. Of course, you've got the huge dragon hanging above the entrance. Now, Charlotte's the Harry Potter expert, I'm not, so tell us a bit about the dragon.
So the dragon actually lives in Gringotts and like secures all the bank, basically.
Secures the vaults.
Yeah,
the vaults of Gringotts, but absolutely huge as well.
There's Hagrid up there.
Down here at the entrance. So now, next week, at the time of recording this, we're actually supposed to be going out to Orlando, Florida. So yeah, we thought we may as well book to come here. It's the closest we're going to get to going to the Wisdom World of Harry Potter for now. Of course, we've been out there before, but yeah, we was really hoping to go back to Florida. Unfortunately, as the USA border is still closed, it's not somewhere that we can go. But yeah, it's completely changed here. Worth pointing out that now you actually can't just come into the foyer area to go to the shop. You used to be able to, but now you actually scan your ticket at the door.
So you can't come in the shop?
Unless, of course, you come in to visit the full experience. But it's not a cheap day out to come here. It is quite expensive, but it is worth it, especially to see things like this. And if you're a die-hard Harry Potter fan, then you're going to absolutely love it here. Right then, so we're just in the queue now to make our way through into the main parts of the tour. Of course, start the experience. The cupboard under the stairs just there. You can see here, just as you're queuing up to make your way in. It's the first part of the experience. Here we go then, so we've just watched a short movie for a few minutes, giving us a bit of information about the studios here in Leavesden. And here we go, the screen lifts up and you make your way in to Hogwarts.
Soundstage B, before being brought here piece by very precious piece for you to see today. Now, as you make your way through those doors, you may also notice that we have festooned the Great Hall with these beautiful Slytherin banners to help them celebrate their House Cup win at the end of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Or so they thought. You may have also noticed that on the table we have got this delicious looking end of year feast, which looks almost good enough to eat. Now I do stress that I mean almost good enough to eat, it is 100% fake. During the first film they did have real food that they brought on to set each morning, and it looked and smelled delicious. However, after several hours under the hot studio lighting, it began to look, and more importantly smell, pretty grim. So they decided to change it with what you see in front of you. It's made out of resin, which is a hard plastic, except the ball of peas. They are small ball bearings painted green. Now, as we are celebrating Slytherin at the moment, I'm going to redirect your eyes over in that direction to the Slytherin costume with the famous green and silver colouring. Now, that middle costume there is none other than Draco Malfoy, played by actor Tom Felton. This is his costume from Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. You can tell it's from this specific movie, as on his Hogwarts robes, he has the tiny Inquisitorial Squad badge given to him by Professor Dolores Umbridge. Now we do also have representation for our other houses, so over to my left we have the House of Hufflepuff, including the costume of Cedric Diggory, played by Robert Pattinson in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. This is his costume from when he took part in the Triwizard Tournament. If you look over in that direction over there, we have the Ravenclaw costumes, including the costume of Cho Chan, and that middle costume there is actually Moaning Myrtle, the ghost of the girls' bathroom. Not many people realise that she was actually Ravenclaw before she met her untimely demise by the Basilisk. Now if we head over in this direction, we're going to go to the house of our heroes, the House of Gryffindor, including the costume just here of Neville Longbottom from the Deathly Hallows Part 2. During the Battle of Hogwarts. Now I think you'll all agree with me when I say it takes a very special person indeed to go into such a deadly battle in such delightful knitwear. Now as we make our way down, we have the most iconic costume of the entire tour, and it is this one on the end. This is Harry Potter's very first set of Hogwarts robes, worn by actor Daniel Radcliffe on his very first day on set when he was just 11 years old. It includes the original Gryffindor tie and even the tiny wizard hat that you never see again after the first film. Now, just like Harry, Ron and Hermione, you've come through the Great Hall doors, you've walked up the aisle, and you're now at the teacher's table, where you're facing some of Britain's finest acting talent, including Dame Maggie Smith and Alan Rickman. The scene that you can currently see here is those final moments in the Philosopher's Stone, when Dumbledore, played by the late Richard Harris, is awarding those final last-minute house points to Harry, Ron, Hermione and Neville that helped Gryffindor snatch the victory of the House Cup away from Slytherin. Now I'm going to let you into your first secret of the day, ladies and gentlemen, and it is to do with this costume here. This is the costume of Rubius Hagrid, played by actor Robbie Coltrane, but actually Robbie Coltrane never wore this costume. Rubius Hagrid is a half giant, but unfortunately for us, Robbie Coltrane is not. Now I think 6'2" is quite tall, but most people would say it's quite an average height. So you have a size double called Martin Bayfield. He is an ex-England rugby player and he stood at 6'10".
Oh, I love that feeling of when the screen lifts up and then you make your way in here to the Great Hall.
It's just so magical, isn't it?
Oh, it is. I mean, I'm not even directly a massive Harry Potter fan, but I just find it really fascinating just how it's all been put together, and you see the set design. It's brilliant, isn't it?
When I first came in here, I didn't realise it. On the films, it looks so like big. It's not as big in here as I thought it would be. It's still big, but not as big.
And obviously, as well, it's not got a real ceiling in here because that was all like CGI'd in afterwards, much like a lot of the Harry Potter films, really. A lot of the sets were built, but a lot of the other parts of it were all CGI'd in as well, and of course, yeah, that's the case with the ceiling in this section. Right then, so we just made our way now out of the Great Hall, and yeah, like I said, just when you look at the ceiling up there, just all the scaffolding, all the lighting that helps bring the set to life, and that would have all been CGI'd in. There you go, that's resetting now. So that's the only part of the tour really, where you can only spend a limited amount of time in there.
You can't spend loads of time in there because they need to get the next group in.
And get people through, and of course it is a one-way tour as well, so you really want to make sure that if you are coming here, you kind of, you know, take all your photos and videos that you want to, read everything, learn all about it in each section, because like I say, you won't be able to come back to that section. But yeah, it's split into 2 main halls, and they recommend that you might be here for up to 3 hours looking at it all. So of course it depends how much information you want to read about it all. Fascinating stuff though, just to see all of the set design and how it all comes together. It's all the different models and all the details, and like it tells you in the movie, like I say, you're not allowed to film that at the start, but it tells you, you know, literally hundreds of thousands of set pieces and props were made, costumes, animals brought in. The 8 different films, am I right?
8, yeah.
8 different films. Which one was your favourite, would you say? Have you got a favourite?
Oh. It's so hard because they're all so good. Probably Goblet of Fire was my favourite one.
Oh, Goblet of Fire. Well, comment down below. Let us know your favourite Harry Potter film. But yeah, this gives you a bit of information all about the team behind it, the directors, producers, of course J.K. Rowling over there as well. Let's just start to make our way down here to some more of the set design. But yeah, here we go. This shows you about the ceiling that I was on about. Obviously that's all the set that you can see in there, and all of this was all CGI'd in. Just looks so good in the films, didn't it?
It does.
Obviously if you do want to go and see the Wizarding World of Harry Potter out there in Florida, it is incredible if you've never been before. Charlotte's reaction walking in. She was so emotional going into Diagon Alley. But even that might be a theme park experience. These are mostly the real sets here as well, other than some of the newer bits that have been installed. that are replicas. Most things are genuine, like all of these items here from the films. And yeah, you're allowed to take as many photos and videos as you want, other than that first bit at the start. Once you get inside, there's no rush, you can just have a little stroll through and take it all in. But like I say, you just want to make sure that you are looking at each section in detail, because yeah, you aren't really supposed to be coming back to that area, and it will be quite hard too with how some of the setup is. Oh, this is one of my favourites, the Great Chocolate Feast from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Yeah, look at this, all the details that went into it. Really makes you appreciate, doesn't it, how much work went into creating all of the set pieces.
Look at the chocolate frog.
Oh, love them. Really nice. So many details that go into it all.
Would you like a bit of the chocolate feast?
I'd love some of the chocolate feast, to be honest. Unfortunately, I don't think it's real.
No.
But there is some chocolate available here. When you make your way out to the little cafe, you can get the little chocolate frogs and stuff there, can't you?
I didn't realise that. I thought you pointed behind. I thought there was somebody there with some chocolate.
Oh no, sorry, I meant outside.
I got excited.
You're getting excited? Oh, sorry, no free chocolate in here. Everything's paid for. Sorry about that. Yeah, but yeah, when we came in, they've got like the little chocolate frog cafe and there's some milkshakes and stuff there.
I love a chocolate frog.
Oh, they look really nice. More of the different costumes down here. Literally thousands and thousands of costumes. Make our way down this way, see some of the portraits. Staircases there. It's amazing, isn't it, when you just see how all these movies are put together. Makes you think, blimey, you know, just bits of random staircases and portraits and real props.
One of the functions you'll see and then using the interior set and all the on the same room. So Dumbledore's office for
Something that really makes Harry Potter for me is the music. I love the music, just got that magical feel to it. And here in the studio tour, it is playing in the background as well. Just adds to the ambience, the magic of it all. It's huge in here as well. A lot of people underestimate the size of the tour. It's massive. Now this in effect what you tend to see in a lot of movies and also in theme park design as well. Bit of forced perspective. I mean, Disney like doing that at their theme parks, but yeah, this corridor here on the camera looks absolutely huge when really it's only a few meters long. And yeah, in terms of in the films, it was actually designed to look more than 50 feet long on screen from the Leaky Cauldron. Just over here, but yeah, there's the roof of the Great Hall just there as well for Hogwarts.
Goat on the front of there.
There is. It's either the goat or Wicker Man. One of the two, I'm not too sure. There's just so much to look at, like the stuff absolutely everywhere. Just the detailing of it as well. Have a look inside the Gryffindor boys' dormitory now. Just over this way. Yeah, there's loads of areas where you can read information about everything what you are seeing. So yeah, this is mostly a full set in here. Not really much CGI needed for this one. Obviously got all the actual roof in here as well. And the top section where there isn't anything, that probably wasn't in the shot at all during the films. Yeah, really nice. Just all the detailing of it all really makes it. More than 3,000 wands were actually made for the films, using combinations of wood, plastic, resin and rubber. There you go, 3,000 wands.
That's a lot of wands.
A lot of wands, a lot of wands. Some of the different costumes here as well. For Hermione Granger, Harry Potter, Ron Weasley. It's just so nice they can get up close to it all. And as an avid Harry Potter fan, Charlotte,
It's so nice to see.
I mean, this is what, your third time coming here now, I
Yeah,
think?
third time.
Yeah, third. I think it might be my third time as well. Yeah, coming here. I'm looking forward to seeing the new bits here as well since last time it was here. That's the thing, they always tend to add things every few years just to vary up the experience a little bit. I mean, the core of it stays the same, this main area, because these are genuine sets, but yeah, they've added loads since it opened. Slytherin common room. And yeah, it seems like at the moment they're running a celebration of Slytherin, I think it was, the lady said at the start. Yeah. Why? Which house are you?
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. Oh, classic. But
They have got a nice chocolate frog box there.
yeah. Oh, they look nice, don't they? Down there. Got some nuts down there as well.
Chestnut roasting.
On an open fire. Oh, we can't start Christmas songs yet. It is only September. We can't have that yet, Charlotte. Bit too early for Christmas, I think. We've got Dumbledore's office over there. We'll take a look in there shortly. Take a little stroll down this side. There's just so much to see. Like, there's loads in here. Yeah, that's probably why they've asked people to still keep wearing masks in here at the moment as well, with it mostly being indoors, and a lot of filming still goes on. Obviously not in these Harry Potter sets, but in terms of at Leavesden Studios. Love the big fireplace over there as well. Just the details of it all, you actually feel like you're looking at like real brickwork and stuff. You wouldn't think it was all like fiberglass and resin, but it's all made out of. Brilliant. So we'll continue having a look around the first part of the tour by entering Dumbledore's office just here. Love it in here. All the portraits, all the way around. Proper 360 set, this one. Just think about the amount of time and effort that went into doing one portrait, let alone how many there is in here. It's probably what, 50, 60 portraits, maybe more than that. Huge. It just all looks like real stonework, doesn't it? A lot of the oak furniture throughout as well. Yeah, I love this set. Probably my favourite one so far that we've seen here today. Very nice. As we continue around the corner just here, we've got some more props to see. We have a look round to the left and into the potions classroom. This is a great set, isn't it? All the lighting as well in here. This is a huge set. The biggest one so far other than the Great Hall, really. Look at all the potions around there. Oh, a bit of magic going on. Charlotte having a bit of a stir there. Probably stirring Christmas pudding. The fact she was singing Christmas songs a few minutes ago. Can't believe it.
It's chestnut roast nuts.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. There we go. She got me into it now.
Slughorn.
Professor Horace Slughorn. Quite a nice costume. I wouldn't mind trying some of these on, to be honest. You're not allowed to, but yeah. I wouldn't mind trying some of these on, just seeing how I look. And here we've got the costume for Professor Severus Snape. Lots of cleaning going on there.
That's quite good, actually.
Yeah, it seems to be going round. I've seen quite a bit of cleaning going on there. She is just going round giving everything a wipe.
Really good.
Yeah, COVID measures are really good here. I can see now why they're actually asking people to wear masks. Because we're inside and everyone's quite close together still. All the portraits there, look at those. Some of them are absolutely huge. Massive. More costumes just here. Draco Malfoy. Worn in the Chamber of Secrets. And that's the thing, you come in here, you can get close to things, obviously don't touch them, but you can get nice and close and get to see the real costumes. Over to Hagrid's hut just over here now. This is a really nicely detailed set. Hagrid, Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. What a ride.
The animal department.
Yeah, loads of different animals, of course, were brought in for filming. Loads of owls, cats. Mostly owls and cats. A few dogs. You got any favourite animals out of the films?
I like Aragog.
Aragog, the big spider. We'll get to see Aragog later on. Let's go and have a look inside Hagrid's hut. Yeah, this is a great set. Inside and out this one as well, the full experience. Fang the dog. Woof. Yeah, look at all that detail in there. Amazing. That's the good thing with this tour. It's just kept all this for people to see. Brilliant. It means that all that work wasn't just put in for the movies. It means that, you know, people can actually come here and see the real thing. So you got this wonderful section over here that's all about Quidditch. And Charlotte in a moment is going to be trying one of the interactive experiences here.
I'm going to levitate a broomstick.
Oh, I like the big words there. Levitate a broomstick. Big words. Here we go. Charlotte's going to move in and lift up the broomstick shortly. Magical. Hey. Oh, and down it goes.
It's magic, everybody.
Magic, magic. Tell you what, I don't know how that effect's done, do you?
No, I don't.
Definitely can't see the workings to it. Got all the green screens down there as well. So yeah, they do all different photos and videos and that sort of thing. Makes it look like you're flying around Hogwarts.
Wanted posters and broomsticks flying this way.
And we're going to carry on the tour around this way. So much to see here. It really is a big place. Now, of course, the Harry Potter films use lots of different visual and film effects, which is like in Gringotts just here. Got the vault cart just here. Comment down below if you've been on the rides, Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. Oh, it is a great ride. Like, I'd love to go back at some point. I can't wait until we can actually go back. We should have been there next week. Crazy, isn't it? Crazy, but it's the closest that we can get. Nice ride round on Gringotts. Or my favourite, Forbidden Journey. Can you imagine a Forbidden Journey here? Oh, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Motorbikes down here, got the little sidecar on there as well. And yeah, a big part of it, hence why they've got the green screen at the back, is because, you know, it would all be animated behind, just to add to the effect. Very clever how they do it. So this scene here is from the Wamping Willow, and of course you actually see parts of the tree just here, and you might think, oh, it looks absolutely massive in the films. Well, when you read this, of course, it tells you lots of different information. In reality, only 2 sections of the tree are actually built to scale. There you go. Yeah, you get a little look at it in action just there. That was good timing, wasn't it? Yeah, you get to see all the workings that go into that just there. Yeah, fascinating stuff. There it goes again. Whoa. Poor car. So we've got the Chamber of Secrets door just over here. That's a massive set piece, that is. It's huge. Yeah, just a bit more general information for you. There is free Wi-Fi available throughout the tour, and also toilets throughout, along with a little stop point for food, the Backlot Cafe, when you get to the halfway point of the tour. Nice look inside the burrow. Just here, quite a low set this one, isn't it? Got some interactives just here as well. That set various different things off inside the scene. Now Charlotte, big question. Would you like to knit the scarf?
I'm going to knit the scarf and I'm going to iron the dress.
There we go. Whoa. That's it, you knit that scarf. Magic. That's quite a good effect, that. It looks really realistic, doesn't it? And there's the iron in action over at the back. You enjoying it so far?
Yeah, really enjoying it.
Another photo opportunity over there. And yeah, this is only the first part of the experience. Honestly, there's so much to see here. Yes, it's expensive, but I do feel like it's worth it. Even as like a non-die-hard Harry Potter fan, such as myself. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the films, but I wouldn't call myself a die-hard fan, and I still really enjoy it. So if you are like die-hard Harry Potter fan, you've never been here before, get yourselves here. To be honest though, I'm pretty sure most people watching this, if you love Harry Potter that much, you've already been here to see this now. But there's new bits to discover, like Gringotts, so I'm looking forward to that. Huge set.
And the Ministry of Magic.
Ministry of Magic.
Yeah.
That's an area what isn't actually represented at Universal yet as well. There's a lot of rumours saying that they might do a Ministry of Magic.
It's quite a nice set, to be honest. It'd be nice to see.
Yeah, what sort of ride do you think they could do with that though? That's the thing.
I'm not too sure, to be honest. Maybe a drop tower sort of
Oh,
thing.
you think so?
Like
Yeah.
a Tower of Terror sort of thing.
Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. Yeah, all based around the Ministry of Magic.
So obviously you get your blue powder and you come in through these little vaults, so you could have a drop sort of ride.
Oh, that'd be quite cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Yeah, there's a lot of rumours that they might do that at some point at Universal.
Guaranteed.
Love the colours of these as well. Really bright green and red. It's also worth pointing out that they do an audio tour here as well. If you'd like to know more information about all the different set pieces that you're seeing as you're making your way round. Up next though, it's time to stroll into the Forbidden Forest. Oh, here we go then, making our way past Hagrid. Absolutely huge. And look at the size of this in here. So yeah, this is a recreation of one of the sets. Yeah, this isn't actually the original set, this one. It gives you an idea on what the set would have been like, because a lot of it was filmed inside a similar set to this, and some bits on location as well for the Forbidden Forest scenes. All the smoke really adds to the ambience in here. Very smoky. That's a nice effect, that is. Look at that. Oh yeah, that is a lovely effect. Who have we got behind you there then, Charlotte?
So this is Buckbeak.
What is he?
So he's like half horse, half bird, I think.
There you go, nice
Very
animatronic.
nice,
Yeah, really good animatronics. A very swift movement there. Really good quality.
Hey look.
Carry on down this way, through the roots, into the forest. It's actually quite eerie in here. Very spooky vibes. Yeah, like I say, this isn't an actual genuine set. This was built just a few years ago when they did the expansion here. So dark and creepy in here. And there's cobwebs, and that means only one thing.
Aragog.
Aragog. There's Aragog. No, it's a good effect, that. Very spooky. Right in there, Aragog.
Have you ever seen that in your back?
Oh, can you imagine? He's absolutely massive as well. Oh, back he goes. He doesn't like you, Charlotte. Hiding away.
Massive.
The glowing Patronus just over here. I do like how they put all the boards about though, giving you lots of information. Just so you know what everything is. So as I mentioned a few minutes ago, this isn't actually the real set from the films, but it's a very close replica. It was actually built by the same team as well that built the original for the movies. It gives you a bit of information about all of that just down here. Shows you some construction images there as well, showing just how huge the Forbidden Forest really is. Love all the details. Continue with the tour, shall we?
Yes.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, really enjoying it.
It's always nice to come back here.
Yeah, and just see it again.
It's one of them things that, you know, you can really appreciate even when you've been a couple of times.
You still pick up little details every time.
You do, and just get to see it all and appreciate it. But yeah, we'll carry on with the tour.
It's so magical.
Oh, love it. And of course, if you actually want to ride on the Hogwarts Express train, well, they've got that attraction at Universal as well.
And that's brilliant.
It's really good. Or you can go up to Scotland and actually see where Harry Potter was filmed. I went there last year and went to the big viaducts where Harry Potter was filmed, and that was really good to see. And I've covered that over on my second channel, Adventure Sean, so go and check that out if you want to see some more of the real life locations that we used for creating the Harry Potter films. Love all of the details in here. Detail is the key word to this vlog, because when you come here and see it all, it really is spectacular. And there's the Hogwarts Express. We'll get a bit closer, shall we? Loads of awesome photo opportunities here as well. I like how you got all the smoke coming out to make it look like, of course, it's just pulled in to platform 9 3/4. Just all down here, all the lighting effects really adds to it. Yeah, so many awesome photo opportunities here. Got the trolleys just over there as well, if you fancy running through the wall onto platform 9 3/4. You actually go on the carriages down the bottom here as well of the Hogwarts Express. Yeah, it's all for your audio tour. Like I say, you can hire them from the entrance. That's a nice view, isn't it? Looking at the train, seeing the huge wheels on there. But yeah, with all the audio and mist effects, really makes you feel like it's just pulled in to the platform. Here she is. Just having a look down there. In the gift shop. Oh, yeah. So yeah, you got this one here, and there's the main one at the end as well.
Yeah, the main one at the end is the best one.
Yeah, we'll take a look in there. Here you got the railway shop just here as well. You actually go and have a little walk through the train. As much as the queue might look really long, it took 5 minutes. And here we are inside the train carriage on the Hogwarts Express. We've actually decorated some of the carriages in here as well.
Gilly water.
Whereabouts?
At the back.
Oh, there we go. Gilly water.
Our favourite.
It's about $5 at Universal for that, isn't it?
It's about $7.
$7. Oh my god.
Gilly water.
Crazy. So this has been decorated, of course, for Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire from 2005. Love all the music. Like I said, it's my favourite part of Harry Potter. Just the music.
Snakes look nice.
Whereabouts? Oh, down there. Oh yeah. They look good. So they've also got another green screen photo opportunity just down here as well that you can do. So there's quite a few extra photo opportunities available here at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour. One final look back there at platform 9 3/4. Such an impressive scene to walk into this. Really feel like you've just stepped into the movie. Best part of the tour in my opinion.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Obviously we're yet to see the new bit, but from what I remember before, you know, this has always been my favourite part. Especially loving trains. We'll have a little look in the back of the carriage just here as well. Another little scene to enjoy. See some more of the outfits just here. So many different costumes. And there we go, goodbye platform 9 3/4. Lovely, really nice in there. It's huge as well. So we've reached the halfway point of the tour now, where you've actually got the Backlot Cafe just here before you make your way outside to continue the tour and then into another one of the sound stages. But yeah, lots of different meals available in here, burgers, hot dogs. Meals seems to be about £9.50 in general just over here. You can also get a butterbeer as well. I have tried butterbeer before, however I wasn't a fan of it at all, so I'm not going to be getting any butterbeer today. Have you tried butterbeer?
No.
Honestly, it's not great. I'm not a fan at all. But we're going to sit down, have a bit of food.
Some nice Greg sausage roll.
Yeah, we brought some lunch with us, haven't we, today? Because we didn't fancy having a meal, did we, at lunchtime?
Later.
Yeah, so we brought some Greg's sausage rolls, have a sit down, and then we'll carry on with our tour. Yeah, just thought I'd show you the Backlot Cafe, just so that you can see it. Right then, so we're outside then now to carry on with the tour. Got the night bus just there, the triple decker.
Oh, it's going to be a bumpy ride.
Bumpy ride. It's warm out here.
Night bus, it's lovely out here.
Oh, it's absolutely baking.
You don't have to wear a mask when you're in the outside bits of the tour.
Yeah, and of course you've only got this small little outdoor section, but yeah, you got the night bus over there, Privet Drive, and all the original houses just over here as well. You actually queue up and have a little look inside the entrance hall there, and of course you got the sign out the front here as well. Probably the most popular photo opportunity. People love a good photo with Privet Drive. And there's Charlotte with Harry Potter's house, number 4 Privet Drive. Yeah. Lovely. Enjoying yourself there. Yeah.
It's just nice to have a bit of
Yeah. Just taking it all in. So yeah, that was like the first part of the tour, all around that side. I'm heading around this way shortly. But yeah, you can actually walk over the bridge that leads over to Hogwarts, the huge bridge. So we'll have a little look up there. Here we go then, it's walking across the bridge. Huge bridge, there you go. See Charlotte, just give you a bit of an idea on the scale. Very wonky bridge, yeah. Most of Hogwarts was actually a model in terms of the exterior sets, as you're going to see later on in the tour. But yeah, the bridge of course was built here. It leads over.
Fight on this bridge.
They did. Who had a fight on the bridge?
Well, it was like when there was like Dumbledore's army for Voldemort, and there was like 5 ones.
Here on this bridge. There you go. The cottage just over there as well. It's a very nice set. Another photo opportunity there with the car. And the tour continues through this way. So mask back on. To make our way inside. Oh, I love all the music. Hey! Love the audio. So nice. Still got the new section to see since we was last here as well. I'm looking forward to. Let's continue with the tour.
Yes, Dancing Dobby's still here.
Dancing Dobby?
You can feel like this and Dobby dancing.
Oh, I like a bit of Dancing Dobby, don't you? You love Dobby, don't you?
Love Dobby.
Dobby. All these different moulds down here. Just really makes you appreciate how much work went into all of these, creating them all for the movies.
I've spent a lot of time in this sort of get-up, I can tell you. I'm Warwick Davis, and I play both Gryffindor and Professor Flitwick in the Harry Potter films. I've also spent a lot of time right here.
There's Dancing Dobby just over there.
I will be doing that.
Bit of Dancing Dobby, Charlotte. Here we go, Charlotte's having a dance now with Dobby just here. Hey, wave them arms in the air. Digital Dobby. Right there, Charlotte. Oh.
Doing a dance.
That is some good dancing, that is. Hey, oh.
Hello everybody, I am Dobby. I am here. Dobby. Doing some strips there, Dobby.
I love it. Oh, here we go, got a bit of movement going on in here. Quality of the animatronics is really good. I like the face on him. All sensor activated. The size of some of these is absolutely huge. Massive. Aragog up there as well for us to see. Absolutely massive. Always remember going to the cinema and getting that jump scare with Aragog. Oh, it was. I like how there's a lot of information throughout, whether it's the screens just giving you information, or of course the boards. So much here to read and watch as well, showing you how they created so many of the set pieces. So we've got the Gallery of Goblins just here now. These are quite freaky, aren't they, Charlotte?
Yeah, really freaky.
So detailed though. Love how close you can get to them. Love to try some of these on.
Oh no.
Wouldn't you? Scare you in the middle of the night.
Oh, that wouldn't be good.
This one's quite a small little head, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think that'd fit on me, that one. A bit wrinkly. Getting nice and close to the goblins just over here. Who have we got here then?
Got big shoes.
Goblin Bank Teller, Professor Phyllis Flitwick, Grip Hook. You right there? The many faces of Warwick Davis. Love that.
So this is a model of Gringotts when it got destroyed. Really good details.
Yeah, really interesting to see. So where are we heading into now then, Charlotte?
Gringotts.
Gringotts. So yeah, we've not actually seen this here.
No, we've not.
It's been put in since last time we visited. Like I say, it's been 3 years since we've been here. So welcome to Gringotts Bank. Oh, it's absolutely huge. Oh wow, look at this. I tell you what, this looks very similar to that of Universal, of course, the ride, doesn't it?
This looks incredible.
When you make your way through the queue line. Oh, look at the big chandeliers. Oh, wow. Oh, amazing. Got to take some photos here before we walk down towards the vaults. Oh, it's absolutely incredible in here. Really nice to see. Feel like I'm back at Universal. Let's look at some more of the different costumes. The invisibility cloak, just there. Oh, this is brilliant in here. Really nice. Just the detail that's gone into all of this is spectacular. It really is. I actually feel like I'm back at Universal.
This looks absolutely incredible.
It's great in here, isn't it? Just all the details. What a huge set. So again, I believe this isn't an original set. This is one that's been built just to replica the original. Still very nice to see. Shows just how big the set would have been. The huge chandelier just up there as well. Love the audio in here as well. So magical. Really, really good job in here. All the floor as well really makes it. So you make your way down. Right, time to get on the ride then now. Gringotts just down that way. Yeah. We wish. So I hope we'll be able to get back out there again to Orlando soon. And as I look back down, make our way into Gringotts Bank. Spectacular. Love it in here. Yeah, they've actually made quite a few changes here, haven't they, Charlotte, since we last came?
Yeah, like this new section as well, it expands a lot more out. I didn't realise it was all this as well.
It goes into more about the vaults themselves, I think,
which
now.
would be nice to see.
We make our way down here. But yeah, there's been a lot of improvements, and it's made it an even longer experience to make your way through now,
Yeah,
which is great. But what they've done in there is brilliant with all the decor, the huge chandeliers, the audio. It's brilliant in there. Absolutely love it.
Every little detail's just phenomenal.
Oh, it really is. But yeah, we'll carry on having a little stroll through this area now. I'll tell you what, definitely a credit that is. There you go, look at the track. It's like an old school Arrow coaster or something. Here we go. Got one of the vault carts just here. Yeah, it is a good ride, Gringotts. I think, you know, because you've got Forbidden Journey.
It's so good.
A lot of people think, oh, Forbidden Journey, I'm myself included, but Gringotts is still a great ride.
I really like Gringotts.
It is still a fantastic ride. It's, you know, underappreciated sometimes. I think I've underappreciated it in the past. Look forward to getting back on it. Tells you all about how they made the marble for Gringotts. Time to enter into the caverns and vaults of Gringotts. Yeah, I didn't realise they'd done this much. Not seen any photos or anything of this bit. Obviously we knew that there was the expansion, but didn't realise how big it was, taking you all through this area. That's a nice set, straight up ahead there.
This is where they have to find one of the Horcruxes in here.
Look at that. Oh, so much detail.
So many little bits.
Yeah, there is. Crazy. Think about the amount of time that went into putting all that together. Amazing. Some more awesome photo opportunities in here as well. Beautiful. Well, I tell you what, the expansion they've done here really is fantastic. It doesn't pick up the best on the camera, but look at this. Oh. Gringotts has been destroyed. Brilliant. Look at the chandeliers all collapsed, all the columns. Oh, this is great. How cool was that? God, I didn't realise how much there was to the expansion. This is incredible. Probably the best part here now. I always said how Hogwarts Express was my favourite, but I think now it's got to be this with how much they've done.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's like 3 scenes.
I wasn't expecting the 3 scenes. I wasn't expecting the 1.
Yeah, I thought you'd just go into the, you know, the entrance to Gringotts Bank. No, all the vaults, and then seeing the destroyed Gringotts here. Brilliant. Like, really good expansion. Great to see. Here we go then. Back into Diagon Alley now. Well, I must say they've done a fantastic job with the expansion there. You come back into this section here. It was here before. Really impressed with that. Back to another one of the genuine sets now that we use. Like I say, some of the newer ones, just recreations. This is the actual Diagon Alley. Beautiful. Obviously all CGI'd in, all the sky. Yeah, these are all the actual buildings that we used. Great to see, isn't it? Oh, it is great. And obviously what Universal did when they built the area was kind of make it a lot bigger. And
Universal's like on another level.
yeah, but this is the original. It's really weird, isn't it? Like the remake's like even more impressive than the original. But obviously, you know, can you imagine if it was this small in Universal with the crowds? It would not work at all. But yeah, Diagon Alley. Great to see all the different shops, and of course if you've never seen the area itself at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, then yeah, check it out here on the channel, because you can go into all the different shops, and it really is a beautiful experience. Looking back towards Gringotts Bank there, yeah, it's great now how you can actually go inside there and see all of that. Really enjoyed the expansion that they've done here. You've got to think it'd be 10 years actually next year since this opened. Can't believe it. We were just saying actually it's 10 years since the last film was actually made.
I know, it was.
Yeah, 2011.
There's the ice cream shop.
Oh. Yeah, I love all the details in here. All the cobbles as well really make it down on the floor. Bit of movement going on as well in some of these. It just adds to it. But yeah, very nice. But yeah, it's actually even more impressive when you go and see the remake, you know, the theme park version. As much as this is where it was actually filmed, it's just so nice to actually step inside all the different shops at Universal as well. I like how it goes from daytime to nighttime with all the lighting in here as well. Stunning. So in this section you got lots of different models and also some pictures in here as well, which are really nice to see. Getting towards the end of the tour then now. Really enjoyed coming back here though. Like I say, even when you've been a few times, the fact they keep adding new things keeps people coming back. And of course, yeah, it's always nice to see some of the original sets as well and take it all in. But yeah, we've got the big highlight, of course, to end the experience, the huge model of Hogwarts Castle. Will be coming up shortly. Yeah, you got all sorts of different pictures around here. And yeah, this leads you up to go and see the huge model. And here we go then. Here's a look at the huge model of Hogwarts Castle. Beautiful to see. Got lots of information all about it just here as well. A team of more than 40 artists and crew members built the first version of the Hogwarts Castle for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. There you go. Yeah, it's absolutely huge. I mean, when you look at the people on the ramp just walking around the side, it's massive, isn't it? Absolutely humongous. All the audio and the lighting really makes it just come alive, doesn't it? Just all the details on there. Crazy to think that's how they filmed all the exterior shots though, isn't it?
It's really fascinating to know, to be honest.
Yeah, like you look at that and think, blimey, you know, it was all just a mix of CGI and this huge model. Brilliant. So we also got a few different interactive screens around here as well, giving you some different images, some close-ups and information.
It shows that you're in the film as well.
That's quite cool. There you go. I'll show you some of the different scenes, snow covered. If you come over Christmas, you will actually see Hogwarts in the snow.
Still fascinating, really.
Oh, it is amazing. Just a mix of using this huge model and green screens just to put it all together. But yeah, the scale of the model humongous. This room is massive, and I do like how the lighting changes as well. It's kind of reflect daytime and nighttime and all the lights that come on in and around Hogwarts. Fascinating stuff, it really is. Nighttime now here at Hogwarts Castle. They know how to get the atmosphere just right with the lighting though, and the music. Most people feel quite emotional. How do you feel being a Harry Potter fan? Does it make you emotional?
It's really nice. I like seeing all the little twinkling lights in the building as well. It's just really special, isn't it?
Oh, I'll never forget seeing your reaction first time when we went to Florida 2019.
I was so emotional.
Oh, I can't wait to go back. But yeah, you can't beat that first reaction. Check out that vlog from Universal, September 2019. Oh, it was great. What's really nice about this room as well, so you start off by coming in at the top there and walking round. And it's huge, and you really get to appreciate the size of it even more when you get down here onto ground level and look up at this enormous model of Hogwarts Castle. Really nice to see. Here at the end of our experience. It's so nice to come back here though. Took just over 3 hours to walk around with a little stopover as well for something to eat. Spectacular though, isn't it? Whether you love Harry Potter or not, you're always going to enjoy coming here just to appreciate the set design and how much went into it all. And yeah, you really appreciate it all. Look at that. Hogwarts Castle, everybody. So as soon as you leave the area by Hogwarts Castle, you make your way through, see all the different wands here. So many wands. Absolutely everywhere. But yeah, I've been visiting as well during the celebration of Slytherin. So here we go. Charlotte's favourite bit now. The gift shop. The bit she's been waiting for. Yeah, I'll show you some of the merch around here, some of the different prices, what there is. I like how you can actually get the school trunks just here.
They're really nice.
Yeah, they're quite nice, aren't they, with the branding on. Quite expensive though, large
That
69.
It's 49.
Small 45.
That's small.
Yeah.
69 quid.
It's a lot, but they are nice, aren't they? Harry Potter stuff is very expensive. You are paying for a very popular brand, but yeah, this shop is absolutely huge. The shop's so well themed, very nice in here. You can even pick up a wand if you want to. Here in the Warner Brothers Studio Tour London, the making of Harry Potter shop. It's a long name, isn't it? A long name. Look at all the different wands down here. Loads of wands.
So if you want to buy this top I'm wearing right now, it's available for $14.95.
Still the same one available.
Exactly the same one from 2013. You can buy it here in the gift shop.
It was from 2013, that was it? Oh my god.
2013.
And it's still going like 8 years later. It's not changed at all.
There it is.
To be honest, I don't think that's too badly priced.
It's lovely.
Is that why you went for it? Because it was a cheaper item?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on a school trip, I couldn't afford it.
There we go, let's carry on having a little walk through. It's a one-way shop now as well. Shop's been completely updated, some lovely scenery throughout. What we got over here? Get Aragog just there. Oh, get that from my mum, I think. She loves a good spider. There you go.
I would love that.
She would. What's he doing there? What's he doing? Oh, did I get any of you? Did I get any of you? Someone's just dropped the pizza when they've been watching. Drop the cottage pie.
Oh, I like these items. I say it every time I come. The Cornish Pixie.
Cornish Pixie, everybody. We've not had a mention yet for the Cornish Pixie.
Well, no, we've got the Cornish Pixie and it's just £11.
There you
Cornish
go.
Pixie.
Not too bad. Yeah, so honestly, the merch is really nice. Some very good premium stuff here. Dobby merch over there. Oh, I gotta love your Dobby merch. What we got here?
Spirit jersey's my favourite.
You love a good Spirit jersey, don't you?
Yeah, only $44.95.
Not too bad. $44.95. So you
Got
got.
this one that's got like the gold branding on the back.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
I think I prefer the other one.
Yeah,
Bit less
that's
in
it.
your face, you
Yeah,
know.
that's not the best material there, but it's okay.
God, this shop is huge now.
Dobby.
Massive Dobby merch. Well, we've got some lovely items here, but like I say, quite a lot of it is very expensive, as you may expect. But if you just want a smaller little souvenir, postcards are only £1. I don't think that's too bad. You've got key rings, magnets, that sort of thing as well that aren't too expensive. Yeah, if you just want a small souvenir, nothing wrong with just getting a postcard for £1. Honestly, this shop is absolutely huge now. I mean, it was always a pretty big shop, but now it's absolutely massive. Huge in here. Oh, how much are they?
I don't know.
We got any prices on, or we got Curse of the No Price?
No price.
Oh, I hate Curse of the No Price. You were going to buy 2 of them as well. Yeah. But yeah, the shop, honestly, is massive. Like, it is huge. You can get everything in here. Really, really nice. Yeah, it's been completely updated. So many changes since last time we were here, but down into the food section, I think now. Love it down here. This is like the Honeydew section. Welcome to Honeydukes. Charlotte's favourite over here.
Chocolate frog.
Chocolate frog, how much?
Well, I was going to have a chocolate frog, but they're £8.95.
£8.95, it's quite expensive.
You do get a wizard card with them, and they are solid chocolates, so they're not like the hollow.
Well,
Last time I had one, it took me about 3 weeks to eat it.
oh, so you're getting your money's worth then?
Yeah, you do.
Getting your money's worth with them.
Oh, this is what I wanted.
She gets so excited, I love it. She absolutely loves it. What are these then?
So you've got this, which is a chocolate frog Christmas ornament. Oh, they've got these nice hanging ones. How nice is that? You can get Godric Gryffindor.
One final thing to show you here then, in the gift shop, for anybody who wants that bottled butterbeer. Single bottle gift box is £1. You get the single bottles for £4.95, or it's £12.95 for a multi-pack.
I haven't got any pumpkin juice.
Oh, no pumpkin juice for Charlotte. Right then, so we've made our way now out of the tour, just over 3 hours walking round and through the shop as well, and really enjoyed that. It was great, wasn't it, Charlotte?
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was really nice to get back.
Oh, so nice to come back. But yeah, the expansion includes like all of this foyer area that's been changed. Yeah, look at this over here, and I'm going to show you what there is over here, because I'm definitely going to be trying one of these whilst we're here. So it isn't too badly priced. I love a good milkshake, but yeah, look at these on the top just here. £6.95 for lots of different milkshakes. Cookies and cream, white chocolate sweet shop, mint chocolate, salted caramel and coffee, and chocolate brownie. I am definitely going to be trying one of them. I haven't quite decided which one yet. Either chocolate brownie, cookies or cream, or white chocolate sweet shop. I don't know. Yeah, you got all sorts down here. Oh, so I'm going to decide what I want, and then yeah, going to tuck into that before we head outside and wrap up the vlog. But let's look at the menu just up there. Oh, here we go. So I went for the cookies and cream just there. Looks really nice. I do like a good milkshake.
I do as well.
What you got, Charlotte?
I went for the mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip. There we go. So we're tucking to these. We'll head outside and we'll let you know our thoughts, and of course we'll wrap up our vlog here from the Warner Brothers Studio Tour London. Oh, these look absolutely divine. Look at that. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was absolutely delicious. Really enjoyed that, and not too badly priced, I don't think, for them milkshakes. Had a bit of a chill out to end our visit here to the making of Harry Potter.
Oh, I've had a really nice time.
Oh, it's been so nice getting back here, and I tell you what, the expansions they've done here are brilliant. Gringotts was fantastic, wasn't it?
It was a lot bigger than I expected it to be. It was sensational.
It was, me too. I didn't realise it was going to be such as long an experience as that, to be honest. It means now you're going to be here between 3 and 4 hours it took us today to walk around it all, have a bit of a chill out in the middle with something to eat. But it's a good half a day out, isn't it, here,
yeah,
really?
it definitely is.
So much to see. It's not just you go in one room and that's all. There's so much to see, and you can spend even longer here, to be honest.
If you was to read every sign and stuff like that.
There's no time limit. You can spend as long as you want here. Like I say, it's just you can't really start going back to the start again, can you, really?
No, it's one route round.
Yeah, so take as long as you need in each of the different rooms. But along with that, I really like what they've done in terms of expanding on the food offerings here. There wasn't really that much for food before, whereas now they've got quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, they have like the cafe at the entrance. There is like fish and chips and stuff as well.
Yeah, so you got a proper restaurant before you go in now, which there wasn't before. You kind of had to wait until you got halfway through. Now there's a restaurant before, so you can make more of a day of it here, which is really good. It is expensive. It's not somewhere that I'd come to every year. I don't think you need to come back every year.
No, it's every couple of years.
Every few
or
years.
If you get something new.
Yeah, definitely. And they've obviously put quite a few new bits in there over the years. We were chatting about this earlier, saying that, you know, when this place first opened, obviously it didn't have Gringotts that they've got now. It didn't have the Forbidden Forest.
No, it didn't.
And the Hogwarts Express either. They're all additions since. But no, it's been really good to get back here. Very much enjoyed it. I've always said it in these vlogs, and I'll say it again. I'd still love to see some sort of ride here in the future. I think even if it was like an Omnimover ride, don't get me wrong, I'd love something like like Forbidden Journey here, but I think, you know, just
I
like
don't think that's gonna
I don't think
happen.
it's going to happen either, but just like an Omnimover ride would be taking it to another level, I think.
Yeah.
But what else can they really bring in here now? Like,
I know,
you
it's a hard one, isn't it? It's knowing what can they bring now.
So maybe a ride would be a good choice for them, but it's certainly very popular. It's been very busy today. It still has really long opening hours, this place, and the fact they've recently expanded over the past couple of years, yeah, I think this is going to be here for quite some time.
Definitely.
Harry Potter still lives on. You know, the movies, it might be 10 years since the last one was
You
released,
can
but
still buy this t-shirt.
people still absolutely love Harry Potter. Brilliant films, and a really nice experience that we definitely recommend visiting. But there we go, be a nice little 3-vlog series. Check out our vlogs from Thorpe Park Oktoberfest and also from our stay at Chessington if you haven't already. And yeah, Charlotte will be back in a few days' time.
I'll be back soon.
We'll be doing some more stuff again next week, and leading up, of course, to our Europe road trip.
Yay!
That we're really looking forward to, visiting lots of different parks. Me and Charlotte for a couple of weeks. It's going to be a really nice trip throughout September and into October. But from the Warner Brothers Studio Tour London, that leaves us with one final thing to say.
Get
out there and keep on riding. We'll see you all in the next video.